You're listening to Catching Up with Robin, broadcasting live from Austin, Texas. Justin.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Catching Up with Robin. I'm Robin.
And I'm Ajante.
And I wanted to come to you tonight right now and let you all know that Mr. Rodney Allen Rippey, who you may have heard me talk about over the past few days, he is going to be our guest on Branching Out on Air on this Sunday. We're doing a live call-in interview because Mr. Rodney Allen Rippey is in California and we're here in Austin, Texas. So he is taking time out from his Sunday to call in and allow us to interview him and allow listeners to be able to call in and ask their questions or make their comments to the one and only Rodney Allen Rippey. You may remember Rodney Allen Rippey from the 1972 Jack in the Box commercial. He was a cute kid holding this huge jumbo jack. And anyway, he's gone on to still be a success. He's doing a lot of successful things. He's helping a lot of people. He's giving back in a lot of different ways. And so I wanted to come to you tonight and let you all know that if you check out Rodney Allen Rippey's Facebook page, he has posted information about Branching Out on Air on there. So go to Rodney Allen Rippey's Facebook page. My son and I just found it by logging into facebook.com, and once that opens, just typing the name Rodney Allen Rippey in the search bar. And for us, it was the first picture that came up is the right page for Rodney. And he actually shared with me through an email that he sent me that the flyer that I first created to help promote the show here on our end and get the word out to the community and throughout the city about Rodney being on our show on Sunday, it didn't send to him the way that we wanted it to send to him correctly. I sent it to him in a PDF format. So he took time out of his night to email me and let me know that it didn't work well with Facebook. It wasn't compatible. The PDF wasn't compatible with Facebook. And so he went in and he, just kept the words. So all the information is the same. Nothing has changed with the information. But I thought it was very kind of him to take time to post it on his Facebook wall just for everyone who follows him, the many people who like him, for them to have an opportunity to call in. So I wanted to come back with you tonight and share that bit of exciting and wonderful and awesome news with you. Rodney Allen Rippey, as I've been saying, is a very, very nice gentleman. He and I have had the opportunity, or I've had the opportunity, to correspond back and forth with him, whether it's actually through a phone call, whether it's through text, or whether it's through email. He has always answered me back, no matter which form that I've reached out to contact him in. He has always took the time from his day to answer me back and to help us get everything lined out for the show that we're looking forward to on this Sunday, May 19th. So please go to Rodney Allen Rippey's Facebook page. You will see all the information. And even if you're not in the Austin area, you can still call in. You can still be a part of the show. We cannot stress that enough. We definitely want you to call in. I mean, come on, people. This is Mr. Rodney Allen Rippey. I mean, I'm going to ask him questions. My son's going to ask him questions. My son is my 11-year-old co-host here for the show that we do live in Austin called Branching Out on Air. But between the two of us, we still may not ask Mr. Rodney Allen Rippey something that you may want to know about him or something that you may want to ask him. So please feel free to call in. That's why I'm encouraging you to check out his Facebook page. It will tell you all the ways that you can be able to be a part of the show. Ajante and I love when callers call in and are a part of the show. We want you guys to feel like you're a part of the show. We get on there. We have fun. We ask our questions. We bring the information that we feel is interesting and unique and informative. But again, we definitely want feedback from the city, from the community, and from everyone who listens. So right now, we're going to go to a commercial break, and I'm going to come back and talk about some other cool stuff. Be right back.
Alright, check this out. I'm clutch, something like a gear shift. Homie, you should peak game. Let mama come and hear this. I like the lyrics is. I fly sky high. Haters wanna talk, I chunk the deuce and way bye-bye. LL smiley face, short hand, stiff arm. I ain't got no time to waste. I dodge tackles, high step, all haters. I refuse to lose. What's a hiatus? New move, smooth as 9 laters. The giant slayer, you Goliath, I'm David. The bravest, most courageous. The confidence is contagious. When the line out the cage, success rate's outrageous. Reppin' the logo, playing the lodo. Competition seeking slowly, got him in a chokehold. Blackout or back out gracefully. Even when we win, dog, we gon' do it tastefully. If your mind right, then you shine right now. You tight right now. You bright right now. Hey, if your mind right, it go down right now. Now. One more time. If your mind right, then you shine right now. You bright right now. You tight right now. Hey, if your mind right, it go down right now. Now. One more time. In my element, I'm Jordan on the hardwood. Oh, you hear that boy nice? Him? That boy good. Your boy should think about a different game. I'm boss hogging this one. You gon' need a different lane. I lay your ankle sprain, kill a crossover. Click all soldiers, all focused, all sober. At game time with the same frame of mind. Dreaming 3D, you know what's going down. We one up if you're talking the win column. Yeah, we play sports, but we really not in the slalom. No back and forth if you're talking the conversation. Actions speak louder than word, but y'all ain't saying Nate. If you really want it, I'll wait for you to come for me. Or something like a tower, then the stage is my country. You really want it, I'll wait for you to come for me. And I'm dead serious, I ain't even being funny. If your mind right, then you shine right. You tight right now, you bright right now. Hey, if your mind right, it go down right now. Now. One more time.
All right, everybody. This is Robin with Catching Up with Robin.
And I'm Ajante, which hosts for the Ajante Update Show and co-host for Catching Up with Robin.
He is also my 11-year-old son. He is the multi-talented Ajante Johnson. He, in my opinion, is the absolute coolest kid on the entire planet. Love my son. So he is the producer of my show. I often thank him on the show because if it were not for him inviting me to check out his show on Spreaker and, you know, the way he produces it and puts it together and hosts it, I probably would not have had a show on Spreaker, or I would not have even known about Spreaker. But because my son gets on this computer and does positive and productive things, this is how he found out about Spreaker, and this is how I have a show. You may also want to check out his show, which I know that I don't need to tell anyone about his show. He is doing wonderful with his show. He has 35 followers the last time we checked, so I am proud of him. He's getting about 3 to 4 followers a day, or somewhere close to that, if not a little bit more. So it is the Ajante Update Show. And on his show, he takes time out to also talk about branching out on air. And one thing that I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about his Kids Lane Minute. Throughout the 4 shows or so that I've done here on Spreaker, I pretty much just focused on branching out on air, our radio show itself. I've told, you know, the objective. I've talked about the guests that we have on there, why we reach out to the type of guests that we reach out to. But one thing I have not said, and I want to take time to say this, is there's a cool section on the show or segment of the show called the Kids Lane Minute. And this is where Ajante is host of that. And he talks about a wide variety of things, whatever's on his mind. He talks about technology, the latest, you know, gadgets and technology. He talks about cool toys that he gets. He talked about being homeschooled and how he likes to be homeschooled. So, you know, this is his time of the show that we do on Sundays live. From 1:30 to 2:30 Central Standard Time. And I just let him be himself on there. I let him reach out and talk to the audience of children who want to listen to what he has to say. And that's what his Kids Lane Minute is about. And, he's my co-host. He also jumps in and asks questions to the guests that we have on there. We've had Gary Sturgis, who's been in a couple of Tyler Perry movies. One is Daddy's Little Girls, and the other is Diary of a Mad Black Woman. And he asked Gary Sturgis a question live on air, and Gary liked the question. He gave my son some cool comments. He answered his question, and so that was really nice of Gary to take time to thank my son and just acknowledge him in that way, because my son is 11 years old. So, his Kids Lane Minute is a very important part of the show. And he also does what we call a sneak leak on our show. And what that is right before I get ready to interview the guest, I have my son come on with his sneak leak clues. And he usually will give 3 clues as to who the guest is that we're going to have on. And so, my son and I just think that that's a really cool way to, give out little hints about who we're going to have on the show, get the audience ready, to listen and to tune in to the interview, get them excited, get them pumped up. And, for example, when we had NFL running back Cedric Benson on our show, one of the clues was he has a fast job. Was it, Jonte? Tell the clues that you gave for Cedric Benson.
Sneak leak clue number 1, he has a fast job. Sneak leak number 2, he has a catching career. And sneak leak number 3, whatever I said on the show.
We have actually forgotten the 3rd clue, but we try to be descriptive with it. We try to be fun with it, and so those are the 2 things that my son does on the show, as I said, along with helping me interview and asking his questions. And so I'm really proud of my son, and again, I am thankful to him that he wanted me to listen and tune in to his show here on Spreaker, just for him to want to keep that type of open communication with me to let me know what he is doing is a blessing in today's time. If you have children, you know that anytime you can spend with them, that's quality time. When they actually invite you of their own will and from their own desire to be a part of whatever they're doing, that's a definite plus. So, again, I thank my son, Ajante, for helping me set up this account on Spreaker and for also wanting to be my producer. He sets up the commercials, he plays the music, and so we're a team, and I definitely enjoy being a team with my son. You're welcome, and I hope that that's a bond that will always continue. So I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. My son and I are enjoying our night. It's a nice, cool night here in Austin, Texas, where we are, and we're glad to be coming to you. I hope that you're enjoying what I'm doing. This is about my 4th show, as I was saying before the first commercial break. And I just wanted to come on right now tonight and update you on some cool information, which I did before the break, talking about Mr. Rodney Allen Rippey. Right now we're coming up on another commercial break. Keep it where you've got it. This is Catching Up with Robin. I am none other than Robin.
We'll be right back. All right, everybody, you are back as promised with Catching